What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, as well as VONG, which is the Russell 1000, and the S&P 500. As you guys can see, for the most part, cryptos and the stock market are starting to rebound quite nicely. They've recovered quite substantially since the major correction that happened on Friday about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So we are starting to see some nice reversal, and we've practically come back up to where we dropped from, where we started from. You can see we fell off a cliff here at 67.51 on this S&P 500. We fell all the way down to 65.56, and we're currently, for the most part, right at where we started from. So we've recovered quite nicely, at least in regards to the stock market here. Cryptos are starting to see a very healthy recovery as well. Something like Bitcoin, we've been tracking a beautiful ascending, broadening wedge here. And as you can see, we really hit that bottom support, and we're starting to see that recovery reversal happen as we speak. The goal is to break above moving average, because then we can pretty much, guesstimate where we're going to be heading to. But until then, we still look really, really, really good. And we did rebound quite nicely. Ethereum looks great, starting to see its rebound inside its bull flag formation here, lower high, lower lows, filling in the gap quite nicely. We even had this major descending fractal here, and as you can see beautifully, we confirmed closure outside of it. We're trading above moving average, and most likely going to see a target level that we drew here. We'll cover all this later on. Even XRP is rebounding nicely from its low point, which was insane, a low point of 97 cents, pretty much liquidating everyone. If we ignore that fluke, you can see we are still in a beautiful descending fractal, one that we've been tracking for months now, and we're rebounding off it quite nicely. We said, hey guys, keep in mind, here's a downtrend, and if we break through it, we should start to rebound up. And I even drew a price target, which we'll go over in a little bit. And that's what's happening. Same thing with Solana. So honestly, I think we look great, and it was a very healthy recovery that we've already kind of completed at this point here. So I think it looks great across the board. Anywho, with that all being said, definitely make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So before I dive into the technical analysis, there is a limited bonus deal going on right now with BYDFI up until October 31st. You have a little over a week to take advantage. If you're a trader or a whale trader and you want some free bonus cryptocurrency, here's your way of doing it. It is a much larger bonus than what they normally do here on BYDFI, so you can get up to $2,000 in free bonus cryptocurrency by depositing. So it's simple. You can deposit, you earn the bonus money, and then you can withdraw what you deposited. You could literally leave it in USDT untouched, and then just trade around with the bonus money that you receive. And the cool thing is all crypto that you receive, like you've earned off the bonus money, is yours to keep to withdraw. So you essentially are trading with the exchange's funds, which is super cool. But moving forward from that, diving into today's episode, current coin market cap, 33 on the fear and greed. Looks good, honestly, in my favor. I honestly think this is plenty of room to actually see a reversal and an uptick to swing to the upside. Here you can see like Bitcoin and Ethereum and BNB. Like most cryptos are only up like 2 or 3%. And you can see we're just starting to see a recovery, just starting to see prices swing to the upside here. So I do think we look good. I think we're now starting to see this rebound to the upside here. So to jump right into things, I guess even to cover what we discussed in yesterday's episode, pretty much called this yesterday for you guys. I've pretty much said I found it. XP is already starting to pump, and I know where it's going as we hit bottom support on these cryptos, and we're already starting to see the rebound. And I even drew it here to make it as obvious as we possibly can. So I left the price target that I suspect to see happen here. You can see on XRP, we have been in a huge descending fractal. Massive uptrend, lower high, lower low pattern, filling in the gap nicely, coming back to the downside here. And then what's interesting here is as we filled in this gap, as we got closer to here, you can see what we expect is a breach to the upside. Every time we kind of come into contact with support, we rally up. And every time we come into contact with resistance, we rally down. It's pretty much a common pattern that we can all expect to see take place on things like XRP, pretty much all the cryptos. But then throw in the fact that we're undervalued, became oversold, hit bottom support, and had a very strong downtrend. It was very obvious that we would confirm here if we could close above here. Like if we could confirm closure above major resistance here, we would expect to see a recovery rally to the upside here. So in essence, we're trading at $2.52 on XRP, and I would easily suspect us to move from that price up to $2.72, $2.80, basically filling in and completing the very large descending fractal, the bull flag formation here, which is textbook bullish on XRP. And essentially, if we can confirm closure above the yellow resistance line here, I would very much so expect to see a beautiful bull rally breakout to the upside here, swinging us all the way up. So keep your eyes peeled on this, because I highly suspect that we should see a pretty much an essential breakout to the upside here and a rally up to price ceiling. So I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are excited too. The buy-in, we called it, like, I think it was on, here it is, Sunday. We even discussed it on Monday that we would have this buy-in opportunity to take advantage of, as we should start to see us move to the upside. And I honestly don't even think it's too late. I still think there's plenty of room for us to recover up to the $2.80 region here. So again, it'd be a very easy buy-in opportunity. Then looking at like Solana here, you can see again, all these cryptos are similarly forming descending fractals or have similar technical indicators here. We have this beautiful lower high, lower low pattern filling in the gap. And as we neared closer to the moving average, this is going to be the intricate part, the tricky part. As we're starting to retest moving average, we could reject off of it, which would be a shame, or we would essentially break through it and then continue to our movement to the upside, or we could just consolidate like this, honestly. But regardless, I mean, it doesn't even matter. Obviously, intra-trading is much more aggressive. It's much riskier. But the cool thing is, if we manage to confirm closure above this resistance here, it's textbook bullish. Essentially, both of these cryptos are showing signs of bullish patterns that once they have finished forming, break to the upside here, which is what we're all waiting for. And it's what I'm waiting for too. Now, we'll do these trades on BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. This lets you buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Every single thing you'd want on an exchange is offered on BYDFI, which makes it, exceptional, phenomenal. It really doesn't get any better than that. They have the bonus account that they're offering, free bonus cryptocurrency to people that sign up with the link down in the description below. They have trading bots, copy trading, take profit, stop losses, trailing stop losses. I mean, everything you could possibly think of. They even have demo trading accounts, which allows you to practice trading your skills, get familiar with the exchange, learn how to use the exchange, all with $50K of demo money. That is, it's unlimited. So if you run out, you can just request more and they will reset that ticker here. So once you get familiar with this, it's much easier then to actually trade with real crypto. Like, why try something and risk real money when you can practice it for free and see how lucky you are, or how well you can trade essentially here. So I always recommend doing that because you have nothing to lose. You can trade around with a simulator. That's how everyone starts. Now, moving forward, back to Solana here, again, we're hitting this moving average. This is going to cause a bit of turbulence, but the goal is to break through price ceiling and inevitably rally back up, start to scale to the upside here. So that's what I suspect to see take place. Confirmation above resistance here, and then we move to the upside. That's what I'd likely see happen. Excuse me. It's just a matter of when that's going to happen. So I don't know when exactly. We're waiting for us to at least clear first week of November. That's for us to get up to here. But it might, we could correct downwards. We could continue to fill this in. But essentially, I do believe we're going to hit that. So the thing is, if you buy in here, we might not just streamline up. We might just float sideways, and then there's not much profit. So I'm going to sit tight on Solana until we kind of retest or mess around with that price ceiling. XRP, I think, has potential to rally up here even today. Had you have gotten in from the buy-in opportunity, you'd be up like 8%. That's without leverage, but essentially 8%. And then I think in completion, it's a 20% run. So it would be a very profitable run to the upside here. Then you look at things like Ethereum, which looks bullish as well. So if you didn't take advantage of those two, I still think there's plenty of room and potential. If anything, I think it hasn't even started yet. And today might actually confirm that. If we close exactly where we are on Ethereum above moving average, I very likely suspect we would rally up to hit a price target of about $4,500 from our $4,000 or $4,100 price point we're at now. We're in a really good position because we hit support. We haven't broken through moving average, and we're likely going to use that as a means of kind of regaining our footing. And then I would very likely suspect us to rally to the upside. So I think this looks phenomenal. Bitcoin looks great too. Although, again, we need to confirm closure above that moving average for us to say, hey, like if we close exactly where we are, it's pretty much going to confirm the rest of the week for us, the rest of the next 2 weeks, where I would suspect to see prices hit all-time highs again, probably closer to 125, because we're in a ascending, broadening wedge. So we are bullish, in theory. So we'll see if that takes place. And Vong and the S&P look good as well. Again, these cryptos had quite a stumble, but have now practically caught up to the prices that we started at. You can see Vong was at 122, we're at 121. And instead of being overbought near at 64, we're now at 56. So tons more room. Like this little, we clear this could be like this. So this is great news if you ask me. Same thing with the stock market too. So I think we're literally retesting all-time highs, and now we have the potential to head higher. When we were previously at the highs, we were overbought at 70. Now we're at 58. So there's tons more room now to head to the upside. But that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.